Hello everyone, it's Kari. Today I am excited to be on the Crafty Meraki channel sharing this new press plate. This is the Magical Christmas press plate and it is beautiful. I'm going to place it in between these lines here for an A2 card on the BetterPress, and we're going to also put some cardstock right here into the center where those A2 lines are. And this will help to line it up when you're pressing it onto your cardstock. I'm using regular cardstock today, and in fact we're going to also be coloring this image up once we press it. And so I'm going to use some Memento ink. This is Copic friendly ink and it works beautifully with the press plates. So I'll just ink this up real quick like this, and I have sped this up just a little bit. And then I'll place the press plate on there, and I'm going to go run that through my die cut machine. Now you can see we've got a beautifully pressed image. It leaves a little bit of an indentation, and it also makes a beautiful image result. Now I had an idea for this press plate. Since it is Christmas, I like to add a little sparkle and a little shimmer. So we're going to go in with some Delicata Gold ink. Now I have not tried this before with the BetterPress, so let's try this together. That's one thing that's so fun about these press plates is you can try a variety of inks and papers and see what results you like. So I pressed that with the gold, and you can see there's a really light result. And I'm going to go ahead and press it a second time with the black ink over the top. This gives you kind of a gold shadow to that black ink. I really loved the result of this, and I think it looks a little more like Christmas. I have done this previously, so I've got another image here that is completely dry, and this is the one we're going to color today. So you can see the gold shadow with the black over the top. The gold kind of presses out a little bit more, so that's why it creates more of a shadow to the black ink, and I think it's just beautiful. So now it's time to color up the image. I'm going to take some Copic markers here. I've got BG72, BG11, and I'm just going to use those two on the eucalyptus looking branches. It's a very simple coloring, but I think it turns out so beautiful, and these are a really fun alternative to green. So I'm going to finish coloring up this one here, and you can see I'm just adding a small line of the darker shade and then blending that out with the lighter shade until I get the look that I want. Next we'll go in with some browns, and I've got E57 here, and I'm going to just color up the shadows of the pine cone with that E57, and then I'll go in with E55 and blend that all the way out. So it's fun to color over these. Now, you don't have to do this. You could also use your press plates on colored cardstock. You can use them on cotton card and also watercolor card, and that would make it so fun to watercolor over. I wanted to use my Copic markers, which is why I'm doing it this way today, but there's lots of different options with these press plates. It makes it so fun. I'm using a little bit of purple on the berries and also on those ribbons for the presents. I've got BV04 and BV02, and I'm just using a couple of shades for each of the color families, and that makes it super fast and simple to color up this image. Again, I'm bringing in some more of those blues for the present, and now we'll color up the poinsettia. I'm starting out with RV29 for a nice shade of red, but we're going to blend this out with some pinks. And by using that darker shade of red in the middle, it's really going to give us quite a variety of color and really make it pop in the end. The second color that I'm going in with is RV14, and I'm just trying to blend out that first shade that's more red. This one is more pink. And then we'll go in with a really light RV02 for the final color and blend that through. And wait till you see this result. It's a really bright pop in the center, and then it blends out to pink in the edges, and I think it turns out so beautiful. So I'm just going to finish coloring this one here. And there is our fully colored image. Take a look at that beautiful poinsettia. I really love this press plate. I'm going to use it along with this Hugs Slimline tag, and you can see this tag does not fit on my A2 cardstock here. We're going to shorten it though. So I'm going to cut it out one time first, and then I'm going to move that tag all the way down so that it will cut the top out, and we're going to cut it one more time. Now it's easy to line this up because see, I slide it back and forth just a little bit until it catches on those perforated lines, and then I run it back through and we get a shorter tag, which I think is really complementary to this image. Now I've also got this beautiful Gilded Holiday Expressions press plate, and I've already pressed that using the same exact manner as before, and I used some green ink for this one. And now I've cut them all out and we've got a lot of choices here. So I can just test them out and see which ones are going to work the best. And I decided on the Happy Holidays because I think that fits really great on this tag, but there's lots of options. I wanted a little bit of glitter paper behind this tag, peeking out behind. So I'm going to cut this tag shorter, kind of like I did the first one. So we'll partially cut it at first and then move that tag down, matching it up with the first one. And then I'll tape that on and cut that all the way through. So you can see those tags match up pretty good. And then I'm going to go ahead and assemble this entire tag. I've put some foam adhesive on the sentiment. So this is really nice thin foam adhesive. And I'm going to pop the sentiment up just for a little bit of dimension here. And I'll line that up right here. I think it fits really great under that greenery. I'll just remove the backer and put that on just like this. Now to put this tag together, I found some ribbon in my stash. I'm going to use some hot pink ribbon to match our poinsettia here. And then I'm going to add some decorative ribbons as well. So I've got some pom-pom ribbon here. Looks like little snowflakes, little pom-poms on there. I think it's so cute. So I'm just going to tie that around that hot pink ribbon. And then I'm also going to bring a little bit of gold in just to complement that gold delicata ink that we added at the beginning with our press plate. So we'll just add that just like this, tie that off, and then I'll cut the ribbons down. And that's going to make a really beautiful tag embellishment for Christmas projects. There we go. And it was super simple with those press plates. To keep the glitter showing and peeking out just a little bit, I will take some super thick sticky dots here and add that to the back of the tag. And that's going to keep it just right in place. You can still write on the back of this tag for your recipients, but that's going to let that glitter shine through. And here's a closer look. Look how beautiful that turned out. Super fun and so easy to do. I hope you've been enjoying all the looks at the new press plates available at Crafty Meraki. Go take a look. I will link the products below so you can check out everything that's new, all the press plates, and this Christmas or Magical Christmas. There we go. And there's a closer look. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back real soon with more inspiration for you. See you then. Bye-bye.